Hey. Oh, good gravy. Hi, everyone. It's Rita. Hey, Benji. Hi, Lola. Everybody's saying hello to you all. How are you? It's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue here for... Okay, Miss Lola. Thank you. Here for today's Cricut Chat. It is it Thursday already? Oh my gosh. Time flies when you're having fun. Hello to all of my friends out there. I'm just trying to straighten out my camera here. We are knee deep in Christmas and holiday and all that red and green stuff for our Christmas in July. And, I don't want to leave anybody out because, we call it Christmas in July because that's just what it's called. But there's all kinds of holidays that happen at the end of the year, including New Year's and Yule and Hanukkah and Diwali and I forget. There's another one that I forget. And so everybody celebrates, right? And the traditional colors are red and green. And so I wanted to do something really traditional, red and green today, and make some gift tags. There are tons and tons of gift tags in Design Space that are free. And I got to tell you, first of all, make the gift tags now because you'll be kicking yourself if you don't come December when you're wrapping and you're like, boy, I need gift tags. And if there's anything that makes a even plain package look grand, it's a gift tag. I mean, anybody will tell you that. Slap a few of these beautiful gift tags on your package and it's just going to be a wow factor, and you're just going to start looking like Martha Stewart and everything. So I suggest that you go, these are just a few of the many gift tags that are out there. We're going to put them together. I did cut the Santa and the elf with the little tiny bits with both vinyl and sticker cardstock, and I'm going to show you the difference between those. And really all you need to make these are a few sheets of paper, red, green, white, a little bit of white, and maybe a sheet or two of black if you want to do the Santa and elf ones, and then two, actually. You need a gold and maybe a black pen. The black pen you should have from when you got your machine because I think they all ship with a pen. And then finally, maybe some string or baker's twine. This is baker's twine. I got this at Michael's. You can see it's a Recollections brand. You'll start to see now that Christmas is coming to the craft stores, Michael's included, and you'll start to see these things. Did I pay $4.99? No, I never pay full price for any of my craft. So I probably got a half price, and it's a really good size roll of baker's twine. So cute. And then in terms of what I use for paper, the biggest not so well kept secret is Michael's Recollections brand paper. That's what we're going to be using today. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's in the paper section. I use 8.5 by 11. They come in packs of 50. Often they come with multiple colors, usually like 5 colors, but there's also some of these basic colors that come in just the basics. So white, red, green, black. And guess what? They're on sale this week for like $3.33 in America, probably more in Canada, but for $3 you can get, for $3.33 you can get 3 of these, which is all you really need. Black, you need red, green, and maybe a little bit of white or maybe black. So you can make oodles and oodles of gift tags. Now, what I would suggest is that you make them all ahead of time. Don't put the string on them because it can cause problems when we store them in our card box. But let's have a look at these adorable cards. Look at this one. It's a car with a Christmas tree on it. So cute. Here's also the elf costume. This one says Holly Jolly, and it has two colors there. I love this one. I made it a little bit big, maybe a little too big, but here it opens up with this green, and it has like the little like sewing pen around there. This one's a Christmas tree that's decorated. I made a couple of those other ones. So there's a lot to do. The card's adorable. We're going to put them together. They're not super hard to put together, but I want to show you where I got them. But before I begin, I want to say hello and good morning to everybody. I also want to remind everybody that our Bundle of Joy giveaway, the July Bundle of Joy giveaway, is going on now. Make sure that you look for the link in the description of the video and click on that link. Go to my YouTube page, follow me on Facebook, and if you already do that, share, like, comment, do anything every day so you can get your 2 entries in every day. And you can have up to, what is that, 2 a day for 14 days is 28 days. You can have close to 30 entries into this contest. What you'll win is a Cricut Joy and a whole bunch of stuff to make with the Cricut Joy. So out of the box, you're able to open it up and make cards and vinyl stickers and iron-on and all of that stuff all comes with it. And it's my gift to you from our friends at Cricut. It's a $250 value. Okay. So, and there's no purchase necessary. You just have to share, follow, like, do all of that wonderful stuff. Okay. All right. While we're speaking about the Joy, I will mention that these are very Joy friendly. I almost made these on my Joy, but I have like kind of a mess over in my Joy area. So, I didn't get a chance to get over there. This can easily be made on the Joy. Now, one thing I want to tell you, because a lot of people have been looking at the videos and they're saying, I can't find that card. Like, so for Anna Griffin or for the all occasion box cards, they're looking for the cards. They're asking me for the image number, which I can provide. That's fine. But what I want to caution you is that you might go and say, oh, they don't have this anymore in Design Space. They do. It's just that when you choose, when you have your machine set for Joy, they limit the images that you can see. I know it's dumb. They need to change it. But over here, up here, it says the machine that I'm using. So I choose Maker 3. And then here at Joy, it's going to limit the images that I see because it can only do so, such and such. So that's kind of dumb, and it's sort of a workaround that you have to do. But if you have a Joy and you are set on Joy, just go back up here before you do your search and click on the Explore or the Maker, whatever you want to do. And then when you do a search, you won't be able to see your insert cards anymore, but you will be able to see all the other stuff that otherwise couldn't be done on their thinking can't be done on the Joy. We make workarounds so that it can be done on the Joy, like resizing things and taking out scoring and stuff like that. So just be careful of that. Also, make sure you look in the description of the video because I always give you the project. So as long as you have the project rules, the project I'm seeing the word rule on the comment feed. As long as you have the project number, you just click on that and it will open it up in Design Space. When you're in Design Space, choose Save As and save it however way you want, whatever way it's going to help you to remember, and save it so that it's in your Design Space. That will make it, even if you have a joy, it will save it to your Design Space, okay? All right. Let's see. Let's go on. Oh, wait. No, one more thing. Tomorrow, it's Friday. So Friday, we're doing 3D. And since we're in the midst of Christmas in July, I want to give you a sneak peek at what we're doing tomorrow. These are paid files. So all week long, we've had the free files with Cricut access, but these are great files to own. And actually, they're from Laurie Whitlock, and she's actually having a sale right now, 30% off. This is called a twist pop card. Look at this. Isn't that an adorable Santa? He has kind of a funny eye though. But anyway, look at this adorable Santa, and then watch me open this. Woo! That's called a twist. See, it twists, pops. And it says, wishing you joy this season. Twist pop card. There's a number of them that are Christmas. Here's another one that's winter. I'm going to do also a fall one just so you can see. Isn't it great? Look at this one. It says, baby, it's cold outside. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Yesterday's was a paid one. What did we do yesterday? No. Oh, yes. Sorry, Shirley. Yeah, it was paid. But it was in Design Space. These ones are not in Design Space. So these are called twist pop cards. And the first time you do them, they're a little bit challenging. They're not impossible. They're so easy to do once you get it. And so it's made possible through paper. So you don't need anything special to make that action happen. You're just using paper and some pop dots, some glue, and just your imagination. We're going to cut it all out. And I did also use vinyl here for the wording. But you could do a print and cut, or you can use your pens if you want to. So we are doing these tomorrow. I am going to create the event, and I'll put the links to this in the event. Make sure you grab them if you want them. Remember, you don't have to buy every single one of these. There's quite a few. There's birthday, Christmas. There's, what else is there? There's fall and all occasions, that kind of thing. She usually, when she does one style, she does it kind of to death. So if you want to see how these are made, come tomorrow and I am going to show you. It's so easy and you're going to love it and you're going to really wow people. And I have to admit, I spent most of the evening doing this because I just love the effect. And I was trying to remember, how am I going to teach this? I want to show people how this works. So that's tomorrow. Okay, so back on with these cards, these gift cards. First off, there are tons of gift cards in Cricut Design Space. Most of them are free. Some of them use some pretty fancy stuff, but I actually like these. These are really simple and they'll go with just about any kind of gift. And I would advocate that you make a bunch of them ahead of time. Don't put the strings on, but make a bunch ahead of time and tuck them away in with your box of Christmas cards so that you have them when you're wrapping. Okay. So how do you find this? Let's go back to our canvas. I am going to save this. I will give you this file. And I already saved it as this, so I'm giving you this file. This is a designer that does mostly, I think, designs in Design Space. I have not seen her work outside of Design Space, but perhaps she has it. Her name is Alexis Mattox, Mattox, Mattox. And you can find her if we go to images right over here and image sets over here. you can just type in Alexis, Alexis. And you will see she has 8, all within Design Space, 8 different image sets. And we're going to be looking at this one called No Peeking. And she has other things here, cake toppers, these quick cut cards, which were sort of like the insert cards for Explore and Maker. So definitely bookmark or write down her name, Alexis Mattox, and we're going to be looking at this No Peeking. But before we go into that, I want to just show you, if we go to image sets, I think it's going to, let me just go back. Hold on. If we go to image sets and we just type tag, you're going to see so many tags. Look at this. This one is an oldie but goodie, very merry tags. So cute. There's a lot that have pen work. There's Christmas tags. There are these beautiful, not Christmassy, but they use a pen. They are so intense but beautiful. They would look good foiled. I think we'll probably do them foiled later on in the summer. And then if you keep searching, there's print then cut ones. There's Hello Kitty ones that you'd have to pay for. There are these things called door tags. I have never actually heard of them, but there's actually 3 big groupings that you put them on your door? I don't know, but they're for all different holidays. And why couldn't you make them smaller and make them into gift tags? And then, just keep going down. This is probably one of my favorites, this draw and cut everyday tags. We did those last year. And then this is my all-time favorite gift tag image set called Draw and Cut Holiday Tags. And if you're looking for this one, this is so beautiful, and the season greetings, that's called Draw and Cut Holiday Tags.
Okay, we're celebrating Christmas early, I guess?
Yes, we are. So anyway, we're going to image sets, and we are going to choose Alexis. There's Owen. He's bored. He needs something to do, folks. He's definitely bored. And so here we go. So if you type in Alexis, you're going to get this, No Peeking. And you'll see there are actually 25 different image gift tags that you can choose from. There's the elf, there's Santa, look at this snow globe, there's the car, but then there's also things like this house, a mitten, look at this, what do you call him? Reindeer. They're all a whole bunch, and you can just pull any ones you want into Design Space. Now, when they come in, they all come in sort of grouped together. And all you have to do is click outside of that group so that they would like unattach. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And of course, it's taking a while on my computer, but let's just go ahead and wait, because that's what we do. We wait and we be patient. Yay, patience. Okay, so here is a bunch of them. Now, I would not recommend that you cut them out in this size. They would be very large. However, I do like a big gift tag. I don't like those teeny tiny gift tags. And so for me, a really large gift tag is about 4 or 5 inches. And in this case, look at how the elf is smaller than the Santa. So cute. And this one's about the size that I would do. So this is a 4-inch tag. This is a 5-inch tag. Some of these will come in and they'll be sort of, I guess, to show you that there's a second back, like a backing to this. All you have to do is ungroup it and sort of move it this way so that it will be this way, and then you can resize it if you want. Let me see. So I think this is rather big. Yeah, so it's 7 inches. That's just way too big for a gift tag. So maybe 5 inches or so, and that will create a really nice looking gift tag. Same with this one's not terribly big, but you know, you might decide, okay, I need to make it just a little scotch, just a tiny bit smaller. And here you go. So we're going to group it. And right now it's at 5.02 inches. You can make it 4.5 if you want to. Same with the car. Now the car comes in and it actually has more layers than these others. Let me just ungroup them. It has a lot of writing on it. So on the red part of the card, there's writing on, you can't really see it, but on the green part of the card, on the tree, there's some writing. So what I would suggest is that you kind of like just stack all this stuff up, group it like this, and then size it the way you want to size it. Okay. Now, one of the things, if you have a brand new machine, like one of the makers or the Explorer 3, you can use some things like smart materials or even smart vinyl. I'm going to show you how I put together. I did that with the elf and the Santa. I'm going to show you how those go together with either the smart sticker cardstock or smart vinyl. I like using these smart things in the machines because they're real quick and they cut out beautifully. So there's that. But just so that you can see, I just want to, I don't want to do a whole bunch here, but let me just group and get rid of this here. When you're sizing these, you can think in terms of quantity if you want. So let's just do this one, this tag. All right. So we want this to go on 8.5 by 11 inch paper, and it's 4.61 inches high. Might be a scotch too big to get the most on there. So let's do 4.5, and we're going to hit go, and we're going to hit on matte. And you will see that even though we corrected that thing, we still have to correct it this way. But you'll see there's one tag. Don't cut one tag, cut multiple tags. So let's change it to 4. Let's see how many we can fit on here. That would be for our 8.5 by 11 inch paper. I think we're going to be able to fit 6. Yeah. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to have 2 mats, and I'm going to show you how to move these, okay? So I switched it to 6, and I am going to move it over here just to kind of get it straight because I want to make good use of my paper. Yeah, I'm cheap, but, you know, to be honest, it's better to be conservative about our paper. And let's see. I think this is going to fit. I think maybe not. We'll see. Might have to go back and make a slight change because it's right on the 8.5. All right. So if this happens where it's on a second mat, what you do is you click on the image. You see up here on the left and right of the image, this is what I'm using to manipulate. This round little circle thing is what I'm using to manipulate the image like this. But this triple dot thing is what I'm going to use to move it to the first mat. So I click on that triple dot and I get 2 choices, move or hide. Well, we're going to move, so we're going to click on move object. Now what comes up is all of our mats, which are only 2 mats, really 3, okay? So there's 3 mats, and we need to move that one from the current one, which is why it's not shaded, it's shaded out, to this one. Or we could also put it on a new one, which is where that plus circle is. But we want to put it on the green one. We click until there's a check mark. We confirm. And then lo and behold, there is our tag moved over. right? And you might have to, you know, arrange it properly on your, let me do that again, triple dot, move object, choose this mat, move it over, and then you might have to, you know, sort of move it so that it all sort of fits on the page. And since we are using 8.5 by 11 inch, I'm going to get these in real close because I need to be able to use my 8.5 by 11 inch paper, and it cuts off right here. I'm going to show you a little trick that I do. Now, we've eliminated this mat. It doesn't go away until you get to the third screen. Let's also look at this one. This is our red one that we're also going to use the 8.5 by 11 inch paper, and you notice that it's just on the line of 8.5, and then we would put the paper this way rather than like landscape version. Okay, so then we hit OK. And because I'm using my Maker 3, you know, that's why it asked me that question. Do I want to do it on the mat, or do I want to do it off the mat? So you may not see that, but that's okay. So here's our two sheets. We're going to actually make 6 tags out of 2 sheets of paper, and for $3.33. Anybody want to do the math? You get 50 sheets at $3.33 for 6 gift tags, and you guys were spending a lot of money on gift tags, weren't you? Shame, shame, shame. You can make your own, and you can make them be as beautiful as you want them. You can bling them out, or you can do these. These are really very, very easy to do. So here's what I'm going to do. It's going to take my mat, and we're going to take the 8.5 by 11, and we're going to place it on here. Now, someone's bringing up, you could choose the paper size. Yeah, you could choose the paper size on that second page. Let's cancel this so I can show you that. Good point. So right here on the left side where it says material load type, and then below it says material size, you can choose something like 12 by 12, or any of these sizes that you want, even 12 by 24. And you could also choose the 8.5 by 11. I probably wouldn't, because it's going to cause, see that? It doesn't want to eke out those 2 extra there. So I'm going to trick the system by telling it 12 by 12. And I'm going to move this down here. And you see it's going to be very, very close, but that's okay. So let's go back here. And again, I'm taking this 8. I'm going to do the red one first. Okay, now I have this is a really good discussion topic, so I want to talk to you about this. So here's the thing. This is a regular 12 by 12 mat. However, images do not go straight on this line. Okay, there's a 1/4 of an inch all the way around here. So when you put your paper on, if it's a really tight fit, what you can do is move it over just a little teeny tiny bit, and then all of a sudden you go a little bit beyond the 8.5 inches, and that's how you squeeze out those 2 extra gift tags out of this paper. I told you I was cheap. I told you I was frugal. And this is what I would do. So just move your tag over, because there's nothing that's going to cut in this space. Get it? And then we're going to choose medium cardstock. I do need to put in my pen. I think I'm going to use my gold pen. Let's move you on over, because it does say I need to put in a sour apple green. I don't want to put sour apple green. I want to use gold because I like gold. And so we're going to put this in. This is just a medium tip gold pen. It's a marker. Really, it's not really a pen. It's a marker, and it's going to look lovely on my tag. I'm going to put that in, and just so that you know, you have to kind of hold your carriage here and press it down. This is different than the Joy. So here's the arrow, and it needs to be sort of hidden by the carriage like that. See, you can't see it now. You're going to close it. And remember, we always do the writing first, and then it does the cutting. And so it's going to go through and do the writing first, which on this looks like these little dashes. Aren't they adorable? You can make these for people are saying you wish you make them from the Joy. These can absolutely be made on the Joy. Absolutely. So definitely check them out. Okay. And so that's what it's doing. First, it's going to do these little these hashtags or so, whatever they are. I call them hashtags. And then it's going to come out and cut out Holly Jolly. And then we cut out the green. And we will have 6 tags to make, okay? So I'm going to move you down in a second so you can see how I put these together. I don't want to take up too much time just watching my machine work, although it's pretty fun to watch it work, right? So as soon as, because I'm using a pen, as soon as the pen is done, it's going to go straight into the cutting. And beautiful, right? So let's move you over. Here we go. So we're going to put together some of these. And when it comes out, I will show you how I squeezed 6 onto one sheet of paper. And you'll be amazed. Okay, so let's first talk about these two because they're really adorable. Now, these were made with that Recollections paper. This one's a little bit bigger. You're not going to get 6, but you could make it smaller. And these I decided, first I decided, hey, let's cut this stuff out in vinyl. Let me just find it so you can see. Let's cut out the little details in vinyl and put it together. Here we go. So I did, but you see here, I had to lift those little circles, and I put these little sort of notch marks in there. I didn't like that. Plus, then I put on the Santa Claus, I put the sticker, the vinyl on sort of crooked, and I thought, maybe I'm going to try this out in sticker paper, the cardstock sticker paper, whatever the name that stuff is. And I liked this effect better because I was able to control it better. And so this is what it looked like. Okay, so let's put those ones together so you can see how they go together. You're going to need a little bit of gold, which they sell. Of course, they sell at Michael's. Thankfully, they do sell them. So here is what I have. This I cut out in, you see, in the Smart Vinyl. But then I went back and cut them out in the Smart Cardstock. And then I cut out all my little gold buckles. And where are my green? I need to find my green. Are these they? I don't know. No, this is it. Okay. So there's my red. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like this color red. It was not from the Recollections. The Recollections, see, this is the tags just to show you. It was just part of a group that I had. We don't want this on there anyway, but I don't like this red. Why do they always try to pass off this red for a Christmas color? It looks like it's faded, and I don't like it. But anyway, we'll work with it. And there's the green. So it's cut out these 2 pieces. Let's start with the green. And we are going to look at the cardstock, and I've got the, collar right here. Just want to get it off and take out this little circle. And we're just going to match it up. So much easier than working with vinyl, I'll be honest. Okay, and then we also need to do his little buttons. So here's 1, 2, and 3 buttons. 3 is a little excessive. I don't know. Santa only has 2, but okay. So there's the white buttons, and then I'm going to get the smaller of the 2 belts and line it up like this. And this is the cardstock sticker paper, which if you do it kind of slanted, you can pull it up. If you do it with the what you call it, with the vinyl, not so much. Okay, so and then the only bit of glue that we need is for the little buckle. And we put the buckle right on there. Is that not the cutest thing in the whole world? Oh my gosh. Reminds me of Elf. Now this is just a 1-page thing. You can write on the back there. And just so you can see how this becomes a tag, we're just going to take a little tiny snippet of baker's twine. Fold it in half. Put the loop through here. And then do that. And you can tie it off on the end if you want. Now, listen, if you're an entrepreneur, I bet you can make a whole bunch of these for very little money and sell them, like, I don't know, 10 each on Etsy. Aren't they adorable? And you know, that's the thing about Cricut images. You can sell them. It's called Angel Policy. So you can indeed sell them on Etsy. So you can't sell the images, you can sell what you created. Okay, so here's Santa. Santa has this little, you know, the furry thing on his bottom of the tag. So we're going to stick that on there. Nice. Right, then we're going to go and take all those buttons, those nice, that one did not come off right. Why am I having trouble with this? This has happened to me with this cardstock. It does sometimes not come off great, but it doesn't happen that often. All right, so we put our 2 buttons because Santa only needs 2 buttons, but he needs his nice thick belt, wherever that might be. This is it. Okay. Now, listen, if you got a grand or something like that, this is perfect Saturday afternoon. I'm bored. I wish I could get Owen to do this, but this is perfect Saturday afternoon playtime. Let's put this on this way. And you could then be getting all ready. And then when she or he sees it at Christmas, they'll remember. And they say, I made that, you know. So that's kind of fun. So there's Santa and the elf. And guess what? I think we're almost done cutting our holly jolly. I want to show that to you. Let me just put this little thing in here. Again, I wouldn't probably put this stuff on until closer to Christmas because you could end up with a big tangle of stuff. So let's move this out of the way so I can show you how our other things turned out. Oh, they came out so beautiful. And hey, guess what? They didn't get cut off. Look at that. I was able to get 6 out of 1 sheet of paper. Isn't that awesome? Let me just take it off. Just like that. Isn't that really cool? And we're going to put the green behind it. And it creates a 2-layer tag. Plus, in addition to that, we will also have... It's sort of complex because you have 2 layers, but it also there's this part that you can put and get that red and green look. This one doesn't belong to that one, but here you go. Isn't that great? So let's do the rest of these tags just so you can see how they go together. This is the Christmas tree one. Very cute. I didn't use gold, but I probably would next time. This one is great for blinging out if you wanted to go and put some rhinestones on. Actually, I did this wrong. Okay. You could do some rhinestones. I'm not convinced that you have to glue it, because then you wouldn't be able to write. You'd only be able to write on the back. So, so I don't think that I will glue that. Let's do the peppermint. So the peppermint is 3 layers. I made this one extra big. You probably don't need to make it this big, but I wanted you to see the 3 layers. So there's the green, that's what we're going to write on it. And then the white goes right underneath. We're going to just hit that with a little bit of glue. If you're wondering what kind of glue I'm using, this is the kind that I prefer, although you do not need to buy it. It is a little bit expensive, but honestly, it's well worth it. It's called Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. There will be a link in the description of this video if you want to purchase it. I get it on Amazon. Works really well and has a great precision tip. Other glues are fine. The idea is that you're not supposed to use a whole lot of them. And here I figured, well, let's just glue this part here, and that way the tag is together but not completely glued, and then we have that little space, right? And then what else is there? Oh, the car. Where's my car? I did cut out the car. Where is it? So here's the car. So cute. I hope all the pieces are here. So the car consists of this green piece with, look at that cute writing. Suppose you could have used black or something, but I like the gold. And then I did use the black for the actual card. This is the way that it cut out, right? Like this. And there is some scoring here, which you'll have to remove if you want to do on the joy, but you can still do all this pen stuff. So the way that this goes together is you're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of the card. On the back of the car. Not the card, Rita. Okay. And there's just a few little pieces that you have to add. There's the windows. And these little wheels. The rest is done with pen. Okay. So there is the window for the driver and the window for the passenger. So cute. And listen, you could make a ton of these. And I would suggest that you do, because if you have anything left over, just use it for the next year. And remember, just grab yourself a box next time you're in Michael's. It's called a photo box, and they're usually about $2, $2.50. Sometimes they have them on sale. You can buy like 5 for $10. I don't know what they are. But grab yourself a couple and have a card box. Have one for the holidays, have one for regular. And as you make cards, and you don't have to send them all out, just pop them in your card box. Isn't that great? So that is it. So easy to make all of these lovely, lovely cards any way you like, on any machine you like. It's so simple. I hope you give them a try. And again, just remember that when you're wrapping and using all that tape, I remember those days, and you're like trying to wrap everything up, and you're like, where's the gift tag? You're using the same paper, but you're making all kinds of, gift wrap for all kinds of people in your family. You need a tag, and you're not going to want to make them when you're doing the wrapping. So definitely do them ahead of time, and go to Michael's or go on their online store and buy some of this paper. It's really good paper, and I swear by it. Cuts beautifully in Design Space, and you're going to enjoy it. So there we go. There's our finished card. So that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson. Very easy to do, perfect for littles, and just, a fun little project. I hope you give it a try. Now remember, tomorrow, and I will post the links, tomorrow we're doing something a little more complex. We're doing these twist pop cards. These are by Lori Whitlock. I'm going to give you the links for this. She is having a sale right now, 30% off. I think it's only good until like Friday or Saturday. So definitely go pick these up and download them, and you'll be good to go for tomorrow. There are a lot of pieces, and it's a little confusing at first, but we're going to do it, and you're going to learn how, and it's just really a fun card to make. Okay, everyone. Thanks so much for coming, and we will see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock, same time, same channel. Make sure you go and get your entry in for the joy, and also, just share the love. If you like what you see, please, please, please tell a friend, like it, follow me, and all of that great stuff. Only good things. I'm not going to spam you with all kinds of crap, though, because I am not that kind of person. I don't like that stuff. So it's not, there's no difficulty, or there's no downside to following me. And boy, wouldn't it be great to get tons and tons of people that know how to use their Cricut correctly. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Yes, now I have to go and do something with Owen. I don't play with him anymore. I have to come up with some good projects for him to do. And he's a little bored. I have to get him involved more. So thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.